If you're on a slippery slope and heading for trouble, and it seems like you're in over your head and taking it on the chin, well, before you start lashing out, slow down for a minute, because we're gonna make you laugh with life's funniest moments. We've got crib escapes and icy scrapes, washtub tumbles, and on-stage bumbles. A bird who's dripping, and a tot who's slipping. All on life's funniest moments. Button up and smile. It's time for outdoor fun. One of two things happened here. Either Phil's buddies weren't as strong as they were in college, or he had gained weight. Just depended on who you asked. Seems like there was a real debate over how much realism to add to this production of Swan Lake. The irony here was that Monty was carrying water to make mud, so the ground would be softer to play on. For 2 seconds, Bobby thought there was divine intervention, getting him out of wearing a hat. But no such luck. You can't blame these folks for fighting over a seat. No one told them that the party was bring your own chair. You know you've got bad weather when it's faster to move through traffic on skates. And it truly is speedy, though you give up some trunk space. And by the way, it's not a vanity plate on the back if it says Levi's.
What'd you see up there?
Start giggling. It's child's play. While most kids loved watching the ice skating during the Winter Games, it was no surprise that Karen preferred the pole vaulting. Little Mikey's having a hard time, but no one ever said pirate school would be a picnic. Well, training with that bird would be bothersome, but it beats walking the plank lessons. But Mikey's given up fighting. He said he's just tired of arguing. To Jack, nothing was cuter than how his kids were trying to learn the proper way to pack and throw a snowball. Oh, though now it's painfully cute. Welcome back to the KWF Kid Wrestling Federation. We're here watching some rugrat roughhousing between Timmy the Timonator and Bobzilla, a pile drive into a noogie. Ladies and gentlemen, this fight can go either way. They're counting down to the end of round 1. 4, 3, 2. In his journal that night, Terry would write, The day started off great, but it headed downhill fast, and ultimately I learned a hard lesson. These baby ducks will follow their leader anywhere, although they do find this giant baby duck a little strange looking. The boy enjoyed playing with him, but now he's ready to go home. What's duck for catch ya later, amigo? Much later. This young boy is forcing his little sister to smell his feet. And while she's temporarily overpowered, this was the moment that inspired her to one day grow up and invent a super strong clothespin. Poor Bobby got a big boo-boo. Not from the fall, from the hug his sister gave him afterwards. Grab a couple of D batteries, it's toys. Osgood knew the barking wasn't really necessary, because it was a stuffed dog that couldn't possibly steal his snacks. But they were liver treats. And he just couldn't be too careful. Teaching Pepper to do this trick wasn't hard. But as it turns out, teaching him to stop was. In a game of tug, there's a lot to be said for being a real dog with muscles. But you can't discount being a fake dog made from 30 pounds of plaster. How do you know when it's time to hit the gym? Well, we're no experts. But if a flower bouquet lays you out. Talk about strange insurance policies. Wedding singers have to carry comp, collision, and carnation. And now for a good old laugh. It's life's funniest moments rewind. You are looking at the future ping pong champion of the United States. What's that? Oh, sorry, ladies and gentlemen. Correction. The future chess champion of the United States. It's funny how it takes a white Christmas to bring out the colors black and blue. Now here's a toddler who really loves his milk. Delicious. If it's good to drink, maybe it's good to eat. Okay, fine, he'll just pour it on his food. Like buttermilk dressing. No? Oh, but darn it, he wants his milk. Got towel? Everyone wants to be a good teammate, but sledding is the one sport where you really don't want to be known as a stand-up guy. I guess some cliches are true. Married people do start to look like each other. But really, we should have seen this coming when the minister wound up his vows by saying, "I now pronounce you food and fight." Of course, somebody always cries at a wedding. In this case, it's the janitor who has to clean up this mess. At first, it seemed like a good idea. But when you added up the cost of dry cleaning, replacement oars, and cell phones, carpooling to work by raft. There's really no gas savings at all. If you look outside and see your dog doing this, he could be getting too many spring vegetables in his diet. Okay, that wasn't really the greatest joke. Actually, he's just maybe a little high-strung. No? Oh, all right. Well, we won't even bother with the rubber plant jokes. Oh, just let him in, for goodness sakes. No matter what anybody said, no one could deny Sandra's burning passion for her future husband. Looks like this production of Fiddler on the Roof turned out to be more of a roof on the fiddler. Between the cap covering his eyes and the banging of feet and hands, this dance is a case of the blind leading the entwined. Good news, here comes some good times. You laugh, but 9 weeks ago, that lawn was covered in leaves. But seriously, check it out. A dog pushing a broom. So, we know this much. It's not a guy dog. Actually, this dog is confused, and it's led to some problems. Sure, pushing a broom on the grass is no big deal, but when he runs the lawnmower over the carpet, look out. It was right about now that Rufus realized that as far as dental hygiene is concerned, this is way more fun than flossing and brushing. But you know the real reason why he's got his mouth on that thing? He's hoping the vacuum suddenly reverses and he gets a mouthful of yummy crumbs and scraps. It was after doing this trick 50 times that Malcolm started to realize, hey, he's getting the liver treats and I'm getting bubkus. And then he remembered the joke's on the other dog, because these snaps are nacho flavored and Malcolm hates. Oh, wait, no, he loves nacho flavor. Oh, dang, a double diss. Got towel? It's water play. From the look on the bird's face, he's torn about his owner running him a bath. On the other hand, he's thrilled to have running water. On the other hand, he's got to put up with running commentary. Yes, Jackie loved getting the bandana for Christmas. But in hindsight, a water bowl may have been the thing to ask for. Sally couldn't put her finger on it. But somehow the description in the brochure of placid lakes, soothing mud baths, and relaxing massages was not exactly how the spot turned out. This wedding ceremony has reached the symbolic unity ritual of two flames lit by one. Okay, let's give it a minute. Okay, maybe this means they're gonna also need a symbolic couples therapy ritual. Get ready to work those 8 muscles it takes to smile. It's athletes. Sure, this is an okay way to dig for crawfish. But next time, it might make sense to double check that you pack that sand shovel. This dog is extremely well trained. In fact, the only thing he doesn't understand is why his owner keeps accidentally dropping that ball. Lack of sleep? What's the problem here? All right, it's starting to get tired, even for a pooch. After this, only one more 1,000 throws. Ow. 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 The mark of a true champion? No pain, no gain. Come on, bring it on, bring it on. Ow. 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 Teddy wanted to be like his dad in every way. Except when it came to walking. If any of the funniest moments in your life have been captured on videotape, or you're planning on capturing one of life's funniest moments on tape in the future, we'd love to share it with the world. Just send your tape to Life's Funniest Moments, P.O. Box 7898, Burbank, California, 91505-9998. Just make sure no animals were harmed in the making of your video, and be sure to include your phone number. And if we use your funniest moment on the air, we'll send you a Life's Funniest Moments t-shirt and $100. We all learn at our own pace. And today it seems David learned an important lesson, that he doesn't like the taste of Brussels sprouts. See you next time.